Hi everybody, and welcome back to Stampin' on Wheels. I'm in my space, which I'll show you here in just a minute when I can flip the camera up. And before I go any further, let's find the power cord for the camera, shall we? Hey everybody, and welcome back to Stampin' on Wheels. This is my own little space. I'm not on my wheels because my wheels are not charged. We forgot to plug them in. But we found me a chair, we got in it, we're good. I have been promising to show you this particular kit for quite some time now. Whew! The back's going to fall off of it. It's number 134797. And it's called the Everyday Occasions by Stampin' Up kit. As I showed you, and I will be cutting in and out several of the cards that you can make if you follow along with the instructions. Now, there is nothing to say that you have to follow those instructions. You can make your cards any way that you want to. But there is enough card pieces in here to make 20 cards and then all their envelopes. Let me pull all this out. Whoa, what a mess. A mess going on right here. I pulled some stuff out that doesn't belong. Now, the only thing that you're going to need besides this box that I am having so much fun with, and I'm going to push it down now. Try and zoom in a little bit here. The only thing that you're going to need is some snips of some sort. I use my snips, and some snail. And if you happen to have a stamp that you use that has your name on it, that's good. Now remember, if you're going to sell any of these things, you have to have a stamp on the back or somewhere on this. They're all getting stuck together here. You can see how many I've made in the last day or so. Like here it says, "Made for you by me," and then in the tiny, tiny, tiny writing it says Stampin' Up. It's got to say Stampin' Up on it. But these cards are just gorgeous. And I want to tell you, I think that this is one of the better kits for somebody who's just starting out to stamp, to use, to make cards with. Love these cards. Aren't they gorgeous? Or if you are a seasoned card maker, you could make all kinds of things out of this without the instructions. It comes with an entire book of instructions here on how to make each particular card. You can make up to 20, but there is a lot left over when you're done. Let me tell you, there's a whole lot left over when you're done. And I decided what we were going to do right now is I'm going to do this card right here, this congratulations card. So it comes with 2 colors of ink. I've got Basic Gray and Island Indigo in my hand right here. And for the card, it's asking for a Basic Gray card. So let me see if I can find, these are all the cards I haven't used, a gray card. There's the gray card. It has polka dots on it, but that's okay. That'll be the back of the card. So we're going to take our Basic Gray card. What else do I need? I need a red feather. Everything has already been punched out, so it's really quite easy. Let me look in here and see if I can find a red feather. Oh, and my Stampin' Dimensionals come with it as well. Like I said, all you're going to need is your snips and some snail. There's a red feather. So I'm going to take that red feather right out of there. See how easy that just popped out? And then a blue heart. Aha, here's the blue heart. There's that blue heart, and I'm just going to pop it right out. I'm going to be needing a piece of this beautiful shimmery paper. And it looks like I'm going to be needing this as well. It also comes with, hang on while everybody comes through the door. Sorry about that. The kids came in and the dogs, of course, had to go crazy. Some baker's twine, which it says I'm going to need. And I'm going to need a paper clip. I love these paper clips. They're so fun. If I can find them. As you can see, I kind of threw everything back in here. It wasn't very nicely placed in because I have been working with this for a couple of days. There we go. Got some blue buttons. As you saw on some of the other cards, there were blue buttons. This one just wants me to use one of these cute little paper clips and a white banner. Find the white page, and I'm going to move all this out of the way and we'll go through it again. These are all the envelopes and they all fit. They're so cute. Where's the white paper? That's not the white paper. That's not the white paper, and that's not the white paper. I wonder where it went. Ha, right here. White paper. It's going to be a big one. And remember, you're always going to stamp before you cut anything like that. So we're going to stamp our piece first. Let me get all this out of the way. Comes with this whole bunch of stamps right here. This one says for you. This one says thank you. This is the made for you. And it does say, by Stampin' Up, thinking of you, happy birthday and love. And I'm looking for congratulations. That's the one that's been floating around in the bottom here. Where did you go? There you are. Get that out of the way. Alright. Let's see. I'm going to go ahead and put my congratulations stamp on here. It even tells you on the instructions. I think that's too little to see. Let me see if I can get that in there. It says stamp on the bottom. Tells you how close to things you need to stamp, what needs dimensionals, what doesn't. So it really talks you through the whole kit really, really well. So I've been really pleased with this. And this little stamp block came with it as well. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to use the blue because they used blue on theirs. Let's see how these little blocks opens up. Stamp along there. Get some stamping ink on my hand. Let's see if you can see my hand there. There we go. And it is difficult to line up at times. Now we want it to go that way. The nice thing is, had I done it wrong, I could just turn it over. Stamp. Congratulations on there. Then I need another piece of this, which is the cutest stuff ever. But I look at it from the back because I really cannot see the top pieces. Looks like one of these. I'll take that off. Basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to build my card and make sure it looks right. They want me to have half of it there. Then they want me to put this. Now none of this has any glue on it. That there.
Which one? They're both right.
That one. That, you know what? This is going to be too small. I'm going to have to use the larger one and cut it. Alrighty, put that there. He's going to go there. There we go. And that is what it's going to look like. So, we've got our card pretty well built. Let's zoom out a little bit so you can see better. So the first thing I'm going to do is go ahead and put some snail. Where'd my snail go? Right there. I'd lose my head if it wasn't attached. I'm going to put snail. Be careful when you're putting snail on these little doilies. There is a right side and a wrong side. And it wants to catch and tear when it gets to the nice little, see right there? It just wants to tear. That's the side I'm not going to use, so I'm not going to worry about it. Put it down right about there. Move it around. And then I'm going to snip off. Now you could just fold it over if you wanted to, but I'm going to snip off this. And I'm sorry if you hear the kids in the background. I tried to start this before they all came home, but they all came home and now you can hear them. Oops. Get that in there. I'm going to zoom this out some more in just a second. Go. Save your little bits if you can. Because you'd be surprised what you can do with them. Alright. So now we've got there. Next thing, let me move my light a little bit because it is roughly the temperature of the sun and it's trying to burn some paper and plastic over there. It's crazy. Okay, so the next thing that we're going to put on it is the heart, and we need our Stampin' Dimensionals with that. Now, I love these things, and I am not shy with them. I will use a bunch of these. I think we're about to have a cat visit us too. Are you coming over here? I really don't want you to. No. No, 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 you're gonna get burned on that lamp. Somebody come grab this cat, please, before she gets burned.
Where's it?
Come behind my camera and grab her. Excuse me, folks.
Here.
Calypso
No,
wanted
it's
to
Lily.
see us. Was that Lily?
Yeah, this is Lily.
Bye,
Oh.
Lily.
You're a brat, Lily. And now you're upside down. What are you gonna do?
I wouldn't mind, but the light that I use is an industrial light, and it's not set up correctly, but it really, really gets hot, and she could get burned terribly. Take off all these little pieces. Now I am not going to run through every single card with you. I'm just going to run through this one, show you the pictures of the ones I've done, and then if you're interested in seeing the others, well, I've given you the box number, the item number. I'll give it to you again, and you'll be able to go over and check it out at my store. So then we're going to put that right about there. Do you want to come in a little closer? See, I never know whether closer or farther away is better. I think we'll put it there. I'll leave it there. Alright, now I stamped something. Congratulations. And I have to now put some snail on that. And I wanted to come all the way to the end because this is going to go all the way to the end. Right? No, I don't like it there. That snail is pretty tough stuff. There's some things I wouldn't use it for, but there are other things I wouldn't be without it. And then this one goes the other way, but it looks awful big to me. Let's see if there's another one in here I can use. No, it actually does fit on there, which means I do need the smaller one. It's kind of the fun of this, it's almost like a jigsaw puzzle, putting these together. Does it want me to do anything with that? Dimensionals? No? No, no. Just make sure that the snail is all the way on there. To catch him right about there. Now, this is getting some dimensionals, as it should. It's kind of a showy piece, especially on such a gray background, don't you think? Let me tell you, when I took this kit apart, the things I wanted to do with it, it was making me crazy, but I decided that I was going to go ahead and do it by the directions, simply because there are those of you that Stampin' Up! is an absolutely new thing for, and I wanted to show you that while 3 different people can get the same kit, they can all get a different a totally different look. You can follow the directions like I have here, or you can do your own thing. Like I said, if you want to see what I have done or what the other pieces look like, you're gonna have to go ahead and take a look. In the store, pick yourself up a a box. It's an excellent value because they've got everything from birthday to thinking of you to happy birthday to just for you to I love you. Everything you can think of. The only thing that is not included as a sentiment in this is a sympathy or baby. Now, if you had a different kit, you could do your own. There's nothing to say that you can't take the sentiments out of another kit and use it on here. I'm trying to tie this little bow here. And it's not wanting to. There it goes. Push it over. I got some, stick them on there. And my card is finished. How cute is that? That's how easy it is. Now, I've got enough for 10 more cards plus some. And it says on here to keep all your bits and pieces if you can, because of the things you can do with them. I will tell you one thing you can do with them. Envelopes can be pretty ugly and pretty plain, but you could adhere that right there because this has the silver on it too, and it would look really good when you opened it up, although I'd use a white envelope. Alright, let me get this all out of the way. And as you can see, I have been playing with them and playing with them. The stamp. The one stamp. Let me get back to that because it's really important if you're going to sell these. Our policy. Doesn't matter what color you choose. I choose the color based on what's going to show up best on a card. Like on the back of this one, I think the blue is going to work best. So, made for you. Just stick it down, give it a good squinch. Made for you, by me, and then it says Stampin' Up. And I don't know if you can read that. Make you sick again. There you go. Then, I also have my own stamp that I put on here that doesn't always work well because of where the embellishments are. That didn't work out well, but that's okay. Let me see if I can find one I didn't put it on. Here's one I did put it on. Because we are originally Canadian, my husband and I. Let's see if that'll work. It's just handcrafted by Sharon Giesbrecht and made with love. And then I've got my little maple leaf. So that, my darlings, is that kit. I would highly recommend that you think about picking 1 or 2 of these up. They make a great gift. Like I said, the only thing that you need to go with it is a pair of scissors and maybe some form of adhesive. I like the snail with them. Some people like, see how not nicely I'm putting it away? Some people like wet glue. I prefer the snail with these. It works out great. Look at all these other little punch outs I've got. I've got so much to work with. More than 10 cards worth left. And it says it's 20 cards and I've already done 10. But this is a great package. It's beautifully packaged. All you'd have to do with this would be to wrap a ribbon around it, and there you would have your gift for someone. And again, the number is 134797. So that's it for Stampin' on Wheels for today. I hope to have another one up for you shortly this week, and I should have one coming up on Hope for a Cure in the next few days as well. So you guys have a wonderful time. I hope you have a great week. I'm gonna make you feel ill again. You know what? I just pop these videos up to make everybody feel sick. So I hope you guys have a great one. It is hot here and humid and horrible, and I hope it's nice where you are right now. And I will be talking to you very soon. I've got other projects on the go, and you will get to see them soon. So you guys have a good one. Stop by and check out my shop, and if you go to stampinonwheels.com, I do have a sign up. Well, actually it's not there. It tells you about a couple of bear with me, guys. A couple of clubs that I've started, and you'll find the sign up under Eventbrite on my Facebook page. And I've already got one person signed up for the 8-month group, and a couple of other people have signed up for the 12-month group, but I have not put their names in yet. So I need to get that done. And so go check that out and see if it's something you'd like to do. If you like to see these cards, and I do apologize for the really low velocity, volume, everything. I'm just coming out of another one of my lovely flares, and my legs feel like they've fallen off, but I am more than happy to show you this at any time, and I was really excited about these cards. I think they're gorgeous. These cards are going to get boxed up, a few of these, along with a couple of other ones I'll be doing this week that I'll show you. Well, some of them you've already seen. You've seen my goose one. A couple of other ones. These are getting boxed up and going to my little sister. She is the director of Title I for Buncombe County, and every once in a while she needs a card. Now these cards range from this size, that one we just did, to this little guy right here, and they all have envelopes to go with them, so it's really cute. You don't have to worry about finding envelopes, although with the envelope maker you wouldn't have any problems. You can make teeny ones to great big ones, but we'll talk about that another day. So please make sure to subscribe and to go over and like my Facebook channel, and I will talk to you guys all later. Bye.